this is the hair that I use. It's by Equal Jamaican Twist Braid in the extra long. I also use a number 2 and a number 4. Okay, I wanted you guys to get a look at how the hair looks. At this point, I was almost done with the hair and I decided to record so you guys can get a look. I did use a lot of conditioner and also I used the oil. I actually like to do the lock method when I moisturize my hair for hairstyles. So it's a leave-in conditioner, or oil, and also a cream. So I use all three of those. So if you notice my hair is a bit white, that is what I use. For this hairstyle, I did do the rubber band method. I thought that that would make it look more crisp and, more newer, but you can also do it without the rubber bands. Instead of twists, you will want to do braids. So you can crochet them from the beginning of the braid. But with me using the rubber bands, if you notice, the rubber bands are really loose at the base of my head. I go ahead and I twist them, although I do untwist it, but I'll show you why I twist it first and at what point I untwist it. So this hair to me was not very hard. It wasn't a very soft hair, but it wasn't a very hard hair either. I definitely recommend, like I said, moisturizing your hair since your hair will be wrapped inside of this hair. It's very important to make sure that your hair is very moisturized. As you can see, I wasn't very careful or specific on how I parted it. Since it was me doing my own hair, I couldn't part it as great as I wanted to. When I did my mom's, as you seen hers at the beginning of the video, I did make sure that I parted hers properly. Mine was kind of hard to part it as perfect as I wanted to, so I kind of just went with it. I still like the hair regardless, and yeah, so depending on how large you want your twist to be, the more hair you should have in it. I wanted mine to be a more of a medium size, not really small, but not really big. So I actually used 2 pieces in the front and 3 pieces in the back. But I did notice that the number 2 hair was a lot thicker than the number 4. So with the number 2 hair, I only used 2 of them, as you can see here. But with the number 4, I used 3 because it was a lot thinner. So what you just saw me doing there was making sure the ends came to the same point so that it would not be longer as I'm twisting it down on one side than it is on the other side. So you want to make sure you have those ends even. This hair to me is not really heavy. It's kind of light, but my mom did say that when I did hers, it was pretty heavy. I just showed how long it was. It is very, very long hair. It actually comes all the way down to my butt. I decided to put cream on the hair because I knew that my hair would be twisted with this hair, and I wanted to add a bit more cream just so my hair wouldn't have to lay against this rough hair without any moisturizer on it. So I mean, that's not something that you have to do. That's just something I wanted to do. So you crochet it through the base of the twist under the rubber band, pull it through. Make sure you pull it all the way through. So try to get a hold of it, split it apart so you can have your 2 sides separated. Pull it all the way through like that. Again, I made sure my ends kind of came to the same point. You might have it where one side is a bit longer than the other side. Do not worry about that, but you don't want it to be like a significant difference. Okay, so I am going to, at this point, untwist my real hair. And once I untwist it, I'll pull it to make that now rubber band tighter against my scalp. Then I'll retwist it because if I didn't twist it initially, it was getting caught up in the whole process of me crocheting. I just wanted my hair out of the way, so I twisted it prior and I also retwisted it after I get the hair in, make it tight, and twisted it to the end. Now that I have all of that part finished, I am going to separate this hair into 3 pieces like a traditional braid. And then I will braid it as tight to the base or to the rubber band as possible. So starting off with that braid, I'll braid it down until I'm comfortable, but maybe like about 4 or 5 times of braiding. And then once I feel comfortable that that braid is secure, I will begin to twist at that point. So now you see I have it in two pieces. So this is when I start to twist. My hair, I have sectioned off with one of the two pieces of hair. And then I get to twisting. Twisting this hair is really easy. Locking your hair into this hair is really easy. I have a friend actually that did this hairstyle before me. And she's not, I would say, she's hair challenged. Like, she's hairstyle challenged. She's not really good at doing hairstyles. She actually doesn't do much to her hair. She's locked, so she locked her hair so she could embrace that natural state of not having to do your hair, but it still looks amazing. So if she can do this hairstyle, guys, anybody can do this hairstyle. Shout out to her. No disrespect. But yeah, this hair is simply easy for anybody to learn how to do. So don't feel intimidated by the hairstyle. It is absolutely a very easy beginner hairstyle. There are a lot of different textures of hair that you can use for this style, but my hair seemed to mimic this hair a lot, so that is why I wanted to use this hair. But there are other hairs that if your hair is a bit coarser that you can use, or a bit looser of a curl that you can use to also mimic your hair. It is a little sore because I did do the rubber band method. Although I feel as though it does allow your hair to look a lot more fresh, it is sore today. You would think I went to the shop, although I did do it myself. Yeah, my head is sore. So there are ways to prevent it from being as sore as mine is by not doing the rubber band method. But if you want that crisp, new look, you definitely want to go ahead and do the rubber band method to allow it to look a lot more crisp. Okay, and I did show you guys how long it is. It is really long. So all right, guys, I'll be back. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button while you're here. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. If not, hit that subscribe button. Share it, share, and also I will see you guys next time.